I thought it would be a little bit cooler because I heard other people visiting Phuket where I'm staying, and they say, oh, Hawaii will feel really cool for you, but actually it felt almost worse than Phuket in terms of heat. And I think the sun is stronger here, maybe slightly less humidity, but yeah, I think I expected a little bit cooler. And for the wind, I was probably maybe expecting a little bit more. Of course, I've only been on one time out on the bike course, and I guess it shifts from day to day. So yeah, I will not draw any big conclusions of one ride. Kona was never my big plan, but when I qualified, I tried to do my best to prepare. But I think because I also had a little bit problem with my hip, I've been biking more than I normally would and have done in the past. And I think it's also probably a good thing because here in Kona, I think with the wind and everything, I think the bike is very important, and especially for me because I consider the bike as my weakness. So for me, I've done probably a little bit more swimming, much more biking, and a lot less running. So yeah, I wish I had done a little bit more running, but with the injury, it's nothing I could have done better. I've been thinking a lot what I would think I could finish, but it's really hard because I never faced this kind of field before, and I never done the race, and yeah, everything is new, so it's really hard to predict. But I would say if I get top 20, I would be surprised. I mean, this would be like a really good day, or everything would fit, and maybe top 20. Usually when you go for a race, you have a few days before the race, you're traveling, you're tapering a bit, you get some rest after the race. So if I go for an Olympic distance race or a 7.3, it's almost relaxing. I mean, you get 1-2 days sore after the race, but other from that, I think it's almost refreshing. Of course, for an Ironman, you probably have at least 2 weeks where you cannot do that much. But yeah, for me, like this year, I only done one Ironman. So yeah, I think if you're just doing distances less than Ironman, it's not a big issue to race a lot. I mean, I was quite serious when I was in university. I raced short distance, and I wanted to go Olympics, and I was Swedish champion for sprint distance. But when I was finishing university, when I was around 23, I basically quit triathlon, and then I started up triathlon again when I came to Asia, when I moved to Shanghai. I think it was in 2007. I did a race again, and then only as an age grouper, and I had no intention to. Yeah, I was not even thinking about Hawaii. I was just happy to do a little bit sport again, and now every year you see my result get better and better, and eventually I start racing as a pro, and also the first year as a pro I was also not really thinking about Hawaii, but every year, yeah, I've seen improvement. So yeah, but I would never think I would be in this position where I'm at right now. I felt if I wanted to progress in triathlon, I need someplace better to train. Shanghai is too big city, and then I heard about a training facility. It's called Thanepura, that was just being built in Phuket, in Thailand. So I went there for a 2-week training camp, and later that year I also came back, staying 1 month, and after that I organized everything with the side work I'm doing, and eventually I decided to move there because I wanted to stay in Asia, and this was the best place, and I think still is the best place you can train if you want to be based in Asia. All different races have different things that you like, but for me, now this year we have a new triathlon race series. It's called Thailand Tri League. So I've been the winner in the 2 first races, and of course that helps in making it a nice race. But I think the organization is really professional, and actually 1 week now after Kona I will go back for the 3rd race. in Pattaya. So I would say maybe if I had to choose some races, it would probably be the Tri-League series. I hope they will, and I think with the Chinese owner and all the influence they can have, they might be able to make a real progression in Asia, because Ironman did races in China before, and I think they had problems with the governments and everything. So having a Chinese owner probably will help, and I hope they can make a push in Asia. I mean, it's really nice to race there with, yeah. So I hope they can go there.